So, I came back in game early because I'm not loading. I'm just here just to address a thing. Um, I've talked a lot about the polarizing nature of Dead by Daylight. Like, I played a game in which I did my utmost and I still got frog stomped. Take note of the Prestige 19, Prestige 10, Prestige 14, the flashlights. So, note that as I have this dialogue with you. Um, so I went in and I reached out to the streamer. He happened to be streaming. I don't remember his name. And he was very upset. Of course he's upset. He got camped and tunneled out of the game. To which he said words that were unkind. It doesn't matter what words were said. What matters is we either, like, if you're in the community and you either feel the need to speak arrogantly, like, I'll shout. I'm a shouting, football kind of guy. I'm like, yeah, let's go, let's do this, and when I'm getting worked, I'll be like, wow, I'm getting worked. But I don't say things like you're trash. I don't say things like you're a baby. When I was new to Dead by Daylight and I followed certain other streamers, that was funny. And then I thought about it. I thought about, like, how would I feel if people were saying this to me? So I kind of changed it. I still talk about the manners. I'll say things like, hey, I don't think this is the right call. I think this is, something. I do get angry at people who DC. But I don't resort to name calling. And if you resort to name calling, maybe I am playing in an unfun, unfair, childish manner. That is a point I am willing to discuss. Now, if you watch these games in order, you'll see that I just got worked by a whole bunch of people, and they weren't shy about using flashlights and doing other stuff. And, it creates this cyclical nature, to camp, to not to camp, to tunnel, to not to tunnel. And I still boil it down to, well, I mean, are you trying to win or are you trying to chase and do whatever? And I think that has a bearing. That has a say. This is not a map that I really want to mess around with. I guess if I have a 3-gen, it's this one. I got this. I got this. I got that one there. Maybe a bit of a 5-gen. I think I just saw some stuff going on here. So I think this is all I got. I think this is my shot. This is my area. This is my zone. But I feel the need to address, I'm going to get mad. I'm going to lose my temper. And again, you just lost the game. And you're angry and you're upset. And you want to lash out. That's a completely respectable stance from one point of view. But if you are going to call someone a child, perhaps you should make certain you're aware of the manner in which you are speaking. Because calling someone a child in a childish manner doesn't do anything for you. So I need to get this guy in my 3-gen. So he's got that perk. Not my favorite. Here we go. So I will say this, even now, as I am, I don't roll out of bed like I'm a camp terrorist. There are certain things, like this team, their profile, their very nature is intimidating. And so I'm afraid of them. That is a compliment to their ability. Reach in, Froke. gonna... No, he's probably gonna work this. Oh, nice! Dead hard. I can't do that. Not on console. Oh, the dead hard? Okay, everybody's dead hard in. Why did you all lead me back to the guy who's already been on hook? Okay. Now I am getting work. Okay, now I heard you over here. And now you're both down. And I got a basement. So, why is it wrong to camp in tunnel, but head on and flashlights, that's all good fun. Now again, you can claim that it is not right to camp in tunnel. You can absolutely make that claim. But what you can't do is say it's wrong to play this way in a way that makes it unfun for me, but suddenly if I play that way, it is okay to play in a way that is absolutely fun, especially when you define fun as taking fun from others. There's the guy. There's the dead hard. Oh, hello. That's fine. That's still fine too, because I'm creating pressure. He's gonna run it out. Oh wow, that was... I only need one of you. I only need one of you. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. So now, you know what I got? I got pressure. You're dead. Oh, you're not dead. That's good for you. That's actually bad. Because I thought... There's that. There's your dead hard. I should have done something better with that. I gotta get that lunge. Hello? Nope. 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 Come on, give it to me. There it is. Got it. He's dead. Alright, now what do I do with you? I take you over here. So, was I camping because they were playing quote-unquote toxic? Or were they playing quote-unquote toxic because I was camping? And now I got my win. So you tell me, like, what was I doing? And I am open to the idea that this is probably not fun for them, but they could have done the gens and gotten out at any point in time. But the flashlights, the attempted head-ons. So here is my philosophy. If you are a survivor, you're supposed to get out. And if you are a killer, you're supposed to kill the guy. And that is the privilege of anyone. No, sir. See, here's... Oh, you're gonna heal. There you go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you have that thing? 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. So there we go, another 4 kill. And so maybe those guys are angry, maybe they're not. You know? But I wasn't the one who told them to swarm everything. To do all the flashlight blinds, to do all that other stuff. The teams that beat me, typically, they are smart. Like, they're smart with flashlight blinds. They got me the one time. But they didn't get me more than that. So that's another win. What is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hooks. That's enough for a iridescent at any level. 9 hooks, 4 kills, 1 gen left, no one escaped. And so, you know, Coldwind. And it's a good question for debate. You're like, hey, were they doing flashlights? And I think it's cyclical. I think people bring all that stuff because they expect people to camp in tunnel, and people camp in tunnel because they think these people are bringing all that stuff. And both of it makes sense to me. I completely understand the reasoning. What I think people should be careful about is name calling. I'll be like, hey, no, I'm not doing this. No, this isn't a thing. And yeah, there are times when I lose my temper. But I think people should be careful about when they lose their temper, because when you name call, and, you know, I'm an older person and I have sons, and I tell my sons, when you say things, when you do things, you are creating in it The way you respond matters. The way you respond to adversity, the way you respond to anger, the way you respond is absolutely a part of what you do. It's a part of your character. And when you're playing a game, you should understand the objectives and rules of that game. So if you are upset because of the manner in which someone plays, you have every right. But like, the 49ers run the ball like 50 times in a game. The Rams aren't like, they're playing like babies, they're just running the ball. Everyone plays the way they feel will help them win because they're trying to win. Or they're trying to goof around and have a good time. But if you're goofing around and having a good time and you're up against a camper, that guy is doing what that guy feels he has to do too. You have solutions. But then the game ends and you can rightfully say, hey, GG. You can say, good game. You can say thank you. You can maybe I am being the meanie. Maybe I am being the villain. But if you result to name calling and insults, now there are two villains. There's no hero in the story. You can be the hero in the story by being a better person in the way in which you respond. Or you can at least understand that everyone has their reasons for everything they do, and it's probably not as personal as you're making it. So I got 2 wins after a pretty embarrassing loss. So I'm still moving on. I'll give you a brief update because I finished the split. That last split, despite that painful loss, was 2-1-1. So as of this moment, I'm 12-8-5. My overall kill rate is 57%. My overall win rate, well, I got to do new math now, so because I played that additional game. So I won 12 out of 25 games, 48%. I'm creeping up on 50%. And I got to be honest, I freely admit I suck with Wraith. I freely admit that I am no good. My loss rate is 33% or ish, somewhere in that neighborhood. But at some point in time, the survivors play in a way that makes it really hard not to camp or tunnel. And if I am camping and tunneling, you've seen games where that doesn't matter. So the manner in which you play and the manner in which you lose and the manner in which you win, I've been emphatic. I've been like, all right, I got to win. I got this. Altruism kills, all these things. But I hope I don't resort to name calling. I hope I don't add to, obviously if I'm playing a game and I win the game, there's already going to be a level of disappointment because someone's been denied a victory. But you don't need to take it farther than that. So that's it for Wraith. I will come back and play 1 or 2 games as Survivor.